All right. So this is my first time going live on YouTube. I wish I had some kind of fancy additions to this, or you know, what have you. I wonder if there's a way to add something to Facebook or something like that. Let's see. Yes, there is. This is kind of awesome. All right, so as you can clearly tell, I've never done this before. Um, but what I would like to talk about is step one. I think somebody may have left their phone here. I am currently at an open house that ends in 1 hour and 5 minutes. Anywho, so step one in recovery is admitting we are powerless. Powerless over something that can make our lives unmanageable. How does powerlessness affect real estate? So, first of all, you're powerless in multiple areas of real estate. You are powerless over what your buyer wants, what they're willing to offer, what your seller wants, what they're willing to sell at, how they're willing to bend on either side. Uh, Sometimes, occasionally, you will get a deal where you represent both the buyer and the seller. And you have to figure out who you started with, whether you started with the seller or started with the buyer. Your fiduciary duty belongs to that first client. Um, and it is very tough to do, when you do both sides. I wish I had written a script so I could just kind of go down this ordeal and talk about it effectively. Um, so when I was powerless over something, I had to stand up in a room and say, "My name is Sean Odom. I'm powerless over this and that." But most of the time, I stood up and I said, "I'm Sean Odom," and everybody knew I had a problem before I did. And so that is a huge thing, right? So when it comes to real estate, uh, you have no to represent a neighborhood where multiple homes have gone up for sale. And I've got people who said we almost chose you. We decided to go with our real estate agent with somebody who wants to use somebody that they've used previously. Um, there was one instance where um, it's a difficult neighborhood to kind of sell houses in. An agent reached out to me and asking for any tips or anything like that. And I just kind of explained that, we're kind of powerless in that aspect. We can't really pick and choose, right? So, and I want to make this short. I want to make this video probably about 5 minutes. Um, but you're so powerless in all the aspects. You're powerless of what the inspection looks like. You are powerless over what the seller's willing to fix and willing to not fix. You are powerless over your buyer getting frustrated, walk away from the deal. And you have earnest money tied up in this, could result in you losing your earnest money because you took the house off the market for such a period of time. We're powerless over that. I eventually want to be able to have like a bang up YouTube channel where I've got good looking videos and things like that. In any route, I don't have a special saying, guys. This is just this is me, right? I'm powerless um, over how my videos look currently, but that can all change. We are powerless over what homes our clients choose. We are powerless over the fact that they may want a home that is not yet on the market. When it comes to real estate, I have no problem going up to somebody's door and going, my client loves your house. They are pre approved. They're in the vehicle. Would you mind if we see your home? I have no problems doing that. There are some agents who don't believe in door knocking. There are some agents who we strive to be like because they just get business after business after business. Um, and you just look at this aspect, right? And I go, okay, I am almost, I have 6.5 years in recovery. And, how do I find that happy medium? How do I make stay true to myself, stay true to my client, and versus some of the items that they want? We've all seen HGTV. It is, you're watching episodes. I can do that. I want to do that. So occasionally you will get some clients who want some fixer-uppers, um, and they will say, I want to do it like HGTV does it. Well, that's great. Like, then you have to break down and explain, like, here's what you should ask your banker for, right? Your banker's going to talk about a hard money loan. They're going to talk about various types of lending so that you can get these items done. But at any rate, I want to keep this short and sweet. So look out for step number 2. That is the next video. It's going to be an actual video, guys. It is not going to be this go live thing. But if you guys like the live, let me know. We will be doing another video, probably in a week or two, regarding step 2. Came to believe that a power greater than myself could restore me to sanity. And for those of you that are in the real estate business, we know that sometimes um, you have to deal with tough clients. We know that sometimes most of the things are out of our hands. But at any route, we will talk about coming to believe us, can assist us and align correctly. And that is what we will break down into the next video. So what this channel is going to be is me going through the 12 steps, how they work with recovery and how they work with real estate. So we will do all 12 steps and we will regard it to real estate. There may be some times where I come back to a step and do a part 2. So if you would like to see a part 2, if you want to jump in on a live stream with me for YouTube, let's do it. Let's get it done. Other than that, thank you for tuning in to Sean Odom, Own with Odom, Real Recovery. Goodbye.